Oi oi, as you can probably see, we're on the move and it's adventure time. Guess what? No steering wheel. That's Terry over there. There's Rich in the back, and we are on a Euro Carp Tours adventure. I always manage to get stuck behind something though. So where are we? Well, it's this place, Archipelago, and it's a new venue on the Euro Carp Tours books, and it's an absolute banger. It's 8 acres in size, and just in case you didn't know, Archipelago means a chain of islands. I'm running down the middle. It used to be one long island that's been cut with loads and loads of channels going through it. From a fishing point of view, that's brilliant, because the fish don't just go round and round and round, they can come through and in and out, and it means in each peg there are some absolutely brilliant places to fish, loads and loads of features. And I've been out in the boat, had a little prod around, and the bottom's fantastic. Sand, gravel, lovely silt, but more to the point, some beautiful, beautiful features, both on the island and in the margins. Now there's a number of ways that you can get down here. Firstly, you can drive yourself, so drive and survive, very easy. If you go across to Calais, it takes around about 7-ish hours to get down here. Alternatively, you can go through the western route, going across Portsmouth to Saint-Malo-Carn or somewhere like that. Coming down the other side, it's a little bit shorter. The other alternative is that you jump on one of the Euro Carp Tours trips, and what they will do is they can meet you at a selected point and drive you over, or alternatively they can come and collect you, so you're down here with your own kit as well. The final option, of course, is get them to drive the stuff over, and then you can fly into Limoges, be collected, and if you want the VIP treatment, that's a really, really easy way to do it. Now if you decide you want to look after yourself, then you've got this place. This is the lodge, which is by the side of the Blue Lagoon. So just come with me. We'll have a look inside it. It's got everything you need. No accommodation, but you've got settee, bait freezer, a couple of main food freezers, only food in there, and then your kitchen stuff as well. Plus, of course, loads of pictures of the fantastic carp in here. So ideally you might see your name up in lights if you catch a whacker as well. I think the plan is, what you've got to do is catch one of the known fish at its biggest weight, and then if you do, you get to go on the wall. Just while we're here, there's a little picnic area outside, and this is the Blue Lagoon that's by the side. Now this is effectively, it's a stock pond, but it's got an awful lot of fish in it, up to about 35. So if you are struggling on the main pond, you can get yourself down here and catch a few as well. Quick look around, all the kit is provided. Picnic table, and also there's a nice little barbecue thing here. And one of the really great touches are these things. Now in every peg there are 3 bins, one for recycling, one for rubbish, and one for glass as well. So they're really thinking about what they're doing out here. Attention to detail is brilliant. Walking around the lake, the paths are absolutely fantastic as well. There's a quad service to take your kit around, which means you haven't got to walk or barrow miles. You can't drive around the lake, so it is nice and quiet. And I'm just going to wander up the little bank by the side of the Blue Lagoon, down the path, and this is how close you are. So the lake is right next door. There's one swim here. All of the swims are lovely, nice and firm, clean gravel, nice, and they just stick out a little bit into the pond. So one thing I will say, guys, having been here and had a quick look, is that the margins look absolutely brilliant. A lot of people will have a tendency to cast straight over to that far side. The island is what, probably 40 yards away. Beautiful margins all the way down it. Those gaps, the cuts through the island that make this place have its name. But don't, whatever you do, ignore the margins. They look well worth a look for sure. So that's it, a nice little look around Archipelago, and the big question now on all of your minds is, how much is it going to cost me for this wonderful venue? Well, let me tell you, you're in for an absolute bargain. It's been closed for a while, it's remodeled, reopened now, and for 2018 there is a bargain price of $1,350 for the whole lake, which is an absolute mega deal. That's based on 5 anglers. If you want a sixth angler, it's an extra 250, and 6 is the absolute maximum. You can bring non-angling guests, and they cost £100 a time. Finally, if you want the all-inclusive travel package, the cost is £695, and that includes transport, ferries, tolls, all of the gubbins. You come down in one of the Eurocarp luxury vehicles. You can take your group of 6 if needs be, and it's a really, really easy way to travel. So that's it. Check out the fish. The fish are absolutely stunning, with an average over 40 and a good head of 50s. There's also a handful of 60s, and the lake record is likely to break 70 this year. Now, one of the things that I've really liked about this place is how peaceful and quiet it is. You just can't hear anything. Road in the very, very distance, but basically nature, and that's what we like to see. The other thing is that you can't drive around the lakes as well, so there's not cars parked everywhere, and there is a quad service that will drop your kit off at your peg and take it back afterwards as well. Food, if you're on the food package, is served up in the lodge, and accessibility is brilliant. If you have accessibility issues, don't worry about it at all. The paths are really, really flat, nice and easy to get around. So all that was left for me to do was to get the rods out and see if I could bag myself a carp, but I'd only got 36 hours to do it. Every now and again you get lucky, don't you? And guess what? I got lucky last night with this fantastic character. Meet Nobby. If you have a look at his cheek, you'll see why he's called Nobby. And he is one of the cracking fish that live out here at Archipelago. They're scrap as well, I can tell you. And there you have it, Archipelago. A really nice lake, perfectly suited to a small group wanting privacy, luxury and great fishing.